trying my best for you.
What's this Joker
but you
doing?
And Trevor attacking
Is it
Merriweather
Jizzle?
repeatedly, it doesn't help.
All right. I'll come to the court center. Fuck.
I'm never gonna get used to exercise.
Who bought Jizzle this, like, $14,000 road bike here? This is incredible. You rolling around with this shit, you better be, like, you know, training for the Tour de France. Nice helmet, you nerd. No, I'm not gonna let you shame me for wearing a helmet, okay? Wearing a helmet is the coolest thing you can do because it shows that you have great respect for your brain. Not to mention, you know, we're lowering our blood pressure, increasing our libido, you know, losing some weight here. Look at the speed that Michael is able to reach here. Shoot the tires off the bike? Absolutely not. I have great respect for this bicycle right now. Is this the bike you ride? No, you think I'm balling hard enough to take my, you know, $10,000 road bike out on the streets of Vancouver? I'm not saying I ride a Huffy, I'm just saying, you know, I'm not balling out of control to this level. Do you think I'm Lance Armstrong? Tell Michael you can sit on a bike? Yo, he is in the proper position to be riding this bicyclette, my friend. Might not feel good on your back, but that's how you get peak leverage. This is just a two-wheeled Prius? Absolutely true. It's not a Fiesta, it's a Ford Focus. We gotta just do a drive-by on this thing, and then they'll know we have street cred. Don't crash, and you don't need a helmet, you nerd. That's not true. You know, what if a cyclist has got headphones in or something, and they come up behind you, and, you know, take out your back tire, and then you go sprawling over the sidewalk. Oh, you cracked your head on the sidewalk because somebody else was an idiot, you know? You gotta plan for the fall, not just for the ride. Dude, he's making great time considering this is like a, you know, 30-degree incline here. That's still a crash? Yeah, but you have no control over it. Dude, doesn't even need a kickstand. Just throw your helmet on the ground. Jeez. You should wear a helmet, exactly. I'm a little biased because, you know, I don't have hair to mess up in the first place, but still. I saw a study that said wearing helmets made bikers ride more dangerously and end up in more accidents because of the security they felt from wearing a helmet. That may be true on, like, a mass population level, but if you're just not a dummy and you're still as cautious as you otherwise would be when you're wearing, your helmet, then the results of that study don't need to apply to you. I've also heard that from a public safety standpoint, there's an argument to be made that it would be better if helmet laws were not mandatory, and then as a result, more people would be inclined to ride bicycles, and then less people would be driving, which would be a slightly lower risk. But I don't know. I don't buy it. I just wear a helmet because I don't want to, like, have a tire pop when I'm going 30 kilometers an hour and then, you know, turn into brain spaghetti. The same study did say you look like a douche when you wear a helmet. Yo, it doesn't matter. Rather look like a douche and be safe, man. It's the same argument against, like, wearing a seatbelt. It's not like you're gonna be picking up chicks riding your fucking, you know, Huffy through the streets either. They're gonna be, ooh, I wanna fuck that guy because he's not wearing a helmet. That's never happened in the history of human existence. So, like, stop taking yourself so seriously. Wah! What kind of a Melvin still wears seatbelts? Come on now. This is just getting ridiculous.
We're old school. We like old-fashioned things. Newspapers, celluloid. Good guys, bad guys.
We're friends?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. We did what you said, right? Got those people off your back. Now you're gonna do like you said and cut me loose, right?
Why don't you cut me loose, Paul Giamatti? Cut me loose, Paul Giamatti.
Steve, I told you I would handle this.
Oh, because you've handled everything so fucking well so far, haven't you?
All right, I admit things have been a little unorthodox, but...
Fucking orthodox! You've ruined my career! Agent Sanchez, arrest these men, both of them.
Steve,
whoa!
People who say not to wear a helmet are the same people who put the bar up on the ski lift. To be fair to them, and Zur, thank you for the resub, it's not that they're putting the bar up. It's that they're not putting the bar down. So I will give them that. The inertia is going in the other direction. At the same time, though, I do agree with you. They're like, oh, I don't need the bar down. I've never fallen off a ski lift before. It ignores the fact that if it happens one time, it's catastrophic, man.
Put your gun down and we'll talk.
After you, buddy.
Hey, Nell, I'm having IKEA meatballs for lunch. What dipping sauce should I use? Lingonberry.
They know or think they know that I'm the
When
one
in
that was behind
Stockholm,
the incident.
do as the Swedish do.
And now you want me to clean
Big
up your
Fungus
mess
11,
again,
thank you as well.
before I end up at the bottom of the ocean. Fucking good luck with that.
Davy's gun pose is really good. It is. He's like badass as hell. He doesn't care.
Put your weapon
Double
down, all of you.
breakfast, thank you as well.
Who the fuck are you with?
Can you tell me what a hoser is? Malf says it all the time.
knew you didn't have the
Hoser is just like, it's the Canadian version of jabroni. Magic Mushroom and Brad from Canada, thank you as well.
Fuck you! We all know you agency boys are ball deep in a plot to drive up your funding by any means necessary.
NL, I don't agree with your Queen shaming lately. I bet you can't even name 10 Queen songs. Ooh, I mean, that would be tough. Let's see, we got like Killer Queen, Don't Stop Me Now, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, Bohemian Rhapsody, Bicycle Race, Fat Bottom Girls, Somebody to Love. Be cool here. That's like 8, I think. So we got a ways to go. What's the Princess of the Universe from the Highlander soundtrack? There's gotta be one more that I'm missing here, like an obvious one. I'm not the biggest fan of Queen, but I at least, you know, I've got a cursory knowledge of their catalog. Those don't count. Everybody knows those. Come on now. Oh yeah, the Flash Gordon theme song. I mean, I took that one from chat, but
Am I wrong? Or
I'll
did
take
the
it regardless.
Shadow War just step into the light?
Not a fan of Queen. Who are? I didn't say I'm not a fan. I just said I'm not a super fan. I'm okay with Queen. You know, if Queen comes on classic rock radio, I'm always happy. Oh, you know what? Another One Bites the Dust. There you go. That's my legitimate 10th one. All right. So Trevor's like, we're cool now, right? Hey, Pertib Baba. Sorry I missed your resub.
Hey! If anyone's gonna kill
Finally
me,
learned how to shoot here.
It's gonna be me!
Oh, you're here to finish.
Did I say can't stop me now?
No, I'm just here for the opportunity.
Can't
Now
stop me cause I'm addicted to the shindig, addicted to the shindig.
But I'm about to get jumped by a team of rogue agents.
Hey, you got the vantage point. Give Dave a hand.
Where's my auto aim now, chat?
Brad, and what
This
eyes
is
me? I'd be better off
500 hours of Halo 2 when I was a teenager. All comes down to this.
Oh shit. Hey, now, you're not.
Oh yeah, You're My Best Friend. I forgot about that one. It's in all the PetSmart commercials.
Looks clear.
Dude, he should be wearing a helmet. That's just ridiculous. Like, you are a mercenary involved in combat. Sure, if a gun hits you or a bullet hits you in the face, a helmet's probably not gonna stop it, but, you know, what could it hurt?
Is down.
Plus, if you end up getting involved in, like, hand-to-hand combat,
So tell me, Dave,
could save your life, dude.
who are these?
Ow. I can't, that's Davey? Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. I may die, though.
Division, gone rogue or on the IA.
Robbie Niner, thank you as well.
Corrupt division.
I know Kate says Ninner. I'm gonna read it the way I see it.
You take the longer I gotta wait to kill you, Em.
You're not wearing a helmet. Yeah, because I was just showing up to a meeting. You know, I thought we were gonna have some coffee and a conversation. Instead, we got some, you know, cocaine and Kalashnikovs.
I'm not popping Steve. Jesus. I'll get close to him and I'll try to control him. That's if we get out of here alive.
Trevor, shoot these guys.
Oh god, he saw me coming.
This party, you tell me. You're the one hitting their planes, trains, and boats. Just trying to earn a dime. Well, your dime put us on their radar.
Wow.
And I don't know how we're gonna get off it.
You're lucky you have a small head and ergo small brain capacity.
They're done.
I gotta get out before someone clocks my chopper.
What's your favorite Tupac song? We Wish You a Thuggish Christmas is my favorite Tupac song. Missed a shot unsub? Well, you should only watch this show if you want to see perfect gameplay, so I'm sorry if I've offended the average person by showing you what a video game Superman is capable of accomplishing, but, you know, it's just the way she goes, boys. Lose the enemy helicopter. What if I go platoon style here?
Shit.
Are Are you kidding me? This is the moment I've been waiting for my whole life. Got him! NL, what's the capital of Lithuania? It's Vilnius. To be honest, a lesser man would be offended that you ask me the capital of Lithuania when I so clearly have that on lockdown. You forgot to yell Kobe when you threw the bomb at the helicopter? I forgot to tweet about the stream. Live with GTA 5, my Twitch handle, and then we go to the GIFs, and we just pull whatever GIF from the GIF keyboard it likes. What about this one? You know, this one's got Kobe Bryant. He's getting sunglasses on his face. It says deal with it. That seems appropriate. No helmet, no respect? Well, where is the helmet? He threw it on the ground. It's not even like back here anymore. We threw it like right here. What does Lithuania's flag look like? I don't know. It's like freaking, there's red on it for sure. Oh, you have to stand still for a second. Oh, there we go. It's the capital of Denmark. To step to me with a question like that is quite audacious, my friend. I will tell you that. Just gotta find the right avenue to exit the mountain. That's the one right there. It's the capital of Latvia. It's freaking Riga. Riga. Anyway, I gotta be careful, man. If I go down the right way here, I could actually die. It's the capital of Rand McNally. In Rand McNally, people wear shoes on their hands and hamburgers eat people. Like a glove. Okay. Dude, that just shows that you can be a bloodthirsty killer and also still make environmentally conscious decisions in a city renowned for having a very poor infrastructure when it comes to public transportation. Way to go, Michael. Nice fence. Yeah, a fence is only as good as, you know, its weakest link, is what I've always said. Just came up with that one off the top of the dome piece, so. I will say, really disrespecting the rules of the road here. But I'm a cyclist, so who cares? Whoa, dude, hey, I'm trying to save the environment here. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. This is my bike lane. I am a sovereign citizen.
That was fun.
What are you doing smoking, huh? No, that's bad for you, don't you know, huh?
Ukulele Orihara, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Hope you guys are enjoying Tyrande in Hearthstone.
And a private militia. You know, it gets me a little stressed out.
Okay, but we still need you alive, Mikey.
Keep
boy.
playing
I mean,
Priest on Ladder so I can get that
unless, of course,
statistically 20% higher win rate as mid-range shaman.
another inappropriate friendship.
Did Canada get the new autumn carved turkey sandwich from Subway, or is that a US only thing? Indeed we did, but I have not had the opportunity to test it from a culinary standpoint yet.
With an equally corrupt and full to the fucking brim with bullshit low-rent hood.
Listen, Trevor, listen, I've been meaning...
You know, I've been meaning to tell you. You know, what, homie? What have you been meaning to tell me, huh? That you stabbed me in the back, or that you were, and always will be, a worthless
Pandaman
wretch
20103, thank you as well.
What the fuck did you come back for?
Oh, you know why.
NL, I have a date in an hour. What do I do?
One.
You know, shave, shower, make yourself clean, and then just, you know, have a good to be yourself.
I don't have to put a little
The lucky young lady or man already said yes. All you gotta do is be the person you already are.
I get to go to hell. And
Hey, Tomo, what are you doing over there?
Of eternity with you,
There's no box for you to sleep in.
I guess it's
You can sleep on the desk if you want.
Yeah, I guess it is. Call Lester. Let's go. On speakerphone.
Cornell Moon and Swagmaster Jerk, thank you as well.
How'd it go? Just fabulous. Ran into an old friend. Matter of fact, he saved my ass.
Oh, we're all friends now. Suppose a group hug's out of the question?
He wants to, still go on the final victory tour.
All right, when it looks like it's a go, I'll contact you. And remember this, gentlemen. If we pull this off, we will...
So we still have one more big heist.
Depraved history. But history, nonetheless.
I thought we were a little closer to the end, actually. Not that I'm disappointed.
Happy?
The gang's back together. Jorge the Money, thank you as well.
Keeping my eye on you.
Tomo, I know you want some attention, buddy. I'm trying to pet you during the cutscene here, but that's okay. That's okay. Just go take a snooze on the desk, man. You're a cat. Do sleepy things. Where is my US la bicyclette? Thank you. We got a Franklin mission. that we should be Franklin for. Alright. Michael, don't lose this bike, okay? That's the kind of shit you lock up with like a $500 lock. This bike is also acceptably cool. As a French person, that was horrible, NL. Yeah, but I bet my French is better than your English. Oh, wait. It's où est ma bicyclette? I just want to tell you, like, you know, if you speak French, that's cool and all that, but can you get rid of, like, masculine and feminine words? Just doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, apples are male, but your oranges are female. Ooh, Like, it's a freaking apple and orange. Who cares? Just make it all le instead of la. It's ridiculous. Apple is female, actually. God damn it. Can we do this with Spanish, too? Yeah, please do. NL, that's something that's ingrained in, like, every romance language. Well, maybe our languages need a little less romance and a little bit more practicality. In Icelandic and German, there are 3 genders for words. See, it's too confusing. It's just too much. Everything gets a "l" now. It's like if in oh god, I skipped the cutscene by accident. It's like in English if we had a "the" accidentally. No, it's 3 confusing. That's what I get for tapping the A button, because I'm so used to driving that sweet bicycle.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
What you doing here? I mean, I'm real glad you're here. Come here.
I can't stay.
What's up, babe?
No, it's Lamar.
What that fool want now?
It's your best friend. He's your best fucking friend.
For real. My best friend. My homeboy, right? My niggas. Man, fuck you. I mean, not like that, man. But no, he ain't. He just another nigga from the hood. Him, stretching all the motherfucking clowns. All he wanna do is drag a motherfucker down and live in the past.
And this is the future? A big empty house with nobody who gives a fuck about you.
Well, shit, it works for me. It can work for you, babe.
I'm getting married, Franklin, to a doctor, not a murderer.
Then what the fuck you doing here, Tanisha?
I'm worried about Lamar. You gotta help him, Franklin.
Man, that shit is over.
Oh, I'm a legitimate businessman now, sister. I'm a CEO, an investor. I'm a Illuminati. I'm a fucking moron, nigga. You a phony fuck.
What?
I ain't saying you gotta marry the fool. I'm saying he's about to get killed over that deal you and him put on with Stretcher set him up.
Fuck, man. My whole fucking life I've been looking after this motherfucker and paying the price afterwards. Fuck.
Well, at least do it one more time, Franklin, for me.
For you? For you and your doctor?
I love you and Lamar. We grew up together, but this life ain't for me, and you knew that. You ain't changing. I don't care how many cars you own, how many apartments you own. I don't care how many diamonds you put in your ear. It ain't for me, not done bad or done good.
Babe, look, I'll change.
No, you won't, and that's fair enough, but at least respect what you do, who you are. If you let that idiot die, you a bigger asshole than I thought. Look, he's going up to some sawmill near Paleto Bay. You do what you gotta do.
Hey, man, I'm in a bit of a bad situation. My boy Lamar got set up. I think he up near Paleto Bay at some sawmill with some ballers. Could you like
that? Was an important one? Oh, you say they're all important ones. That one was just an accident. Lamar got himself into trouble again. Surprise, surprise.
Left over from the score we did up there.
Condor.
Give me a second here.
2345. Thank you for the resub.
Yes.
So what it say?
Huh. This must be it. There are older reports of a weed operation being run by an African-American
Those
gang.
dirty weed growers always getting themselves involved in violent crimes. Wow.
Growing it in the hills most likely, but they might be packing and shipping it
Oh
out of
shit.
the sawmill.
He
I
dead.
expect a fair few of them up there.
Shit. And I'm gonna need some help. Can you tell Mike and Trevor to meet me up there?
They still aren't getting along that well.
Tell them it's for me, and it's serious. Thanks, man.
3-point turn. I don't want anybody using this private road that my tax dollars did not pay for. This is self-funded, so you don't get to use it until I come back. This is the problem with illegal drugs, man. So many of my friends, you know, nice, well-adjusted, pre-med students with 4.0 GPAs, then they got a sniff of a single marijuana cigarette, all of a sudden they're kidnapping people at the sawmill, committing all sorts of heinous, violent acts. Say dope is for dopes, man. NL, where's your helmet? Where's your helmet? That's a great point. I hadn't considered that. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me honest here. Protect the dome? I always... Wow! What is this? What is this, it looks like, you know, try driving around the University of British Columbia. You see this guy with a learner's plate magnetized to the back of his fucking, you know, dad's second favorite Maserati, just crashing into people. This is just ridiculous, man. If you're talking on a cell phone, I'm gonna take justice into my own hands. What the fudge? Ridiculous. I wish I could. There should be a give him the finger button. Come on. Who isn't trying to kill me these days? NL, he doesn't deserve to die. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. He doesn't deserve to die just because he was an insensitive driver. But I want to make sure that at least he pays for the damage done to those vehicles. When you have no weapon equipped and press fire, you give him the middle finger. Wait a minute. We need to figure this out. Press X to switch. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then fire. Hell yeah. I am American badass. Oh, look at that 360 finger action. Excuse me? I didn't think I'd have an opportunity so quickly. How do you like this one? A little over-the-shoulder action. How about this one? People will react to it as well. Oh, what a wonderful time to be alive. Oh, wait. We gotta reach peak badass. You try to mess with Limp Bizkit? You can't mess with Limp Bizkit because we're getting it on every day and every night. You see this platinum shit right here? We're doing it all the time. You better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. Oh, Jesus. We will be using our middle finger at all times now. Thank God he had a helmet on. That's exactly correct. You dress for the crash, not for the ride. What's your opinion on the Nintendo Switch tech? I've talked about it on Roundtable. You can go watch the Roundtable VOD. I don't want to bog down another stream with does NL hate Nintendo? Where is his inner child? Is he dead inside because he has what I consider to be a rational level of skepticism about a consumer electronics product? Shoot the tires out with your middle finger? That's when Franklin gets the psychic powers after this mission. The answer to all of this is yes. Not only do I hate Nintendo, I want everybody at the company to lose their jobs. I want their families to suffer financially and emotionally as a result of my cynicism and etc., etc. Hey, fuck you, buddy! Nice hiking backpack, you losers. Where'd you get that? At the poop store? Hey, nice truck. You pay for that with your dick shrinking royalties? Ooh, like a glove. Like a glove. Touched for the very first time. Yeah, fuck you, Mother Nature. Isn't this where we had our motorcycle business with, after we finished the heist, or after we scoped out the heist and I failed this like 10 times, making the world's worst turns up here? It totally is. Fuck you, mountain! I made a tunnel through you. It's a monument to the arrogance of man. How do you like that? I can see clean through you. It's like I freaking knocked a cork out of you or something like that.
Gnarly. What the fucking tool?
How do you feel about that? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to mess with me. I'm one bad hombre. I'm not afraid to use it. I'm just brandishing it right now. I am not afraid to unleash the full power of this finger. Look, oh, hey guys. Can you give me directions on how to get to the kombucha distillery? No, sorry, I just need directions on how to... I'm making a custom cold brew startup. Yo, it's me again. It's me again. Oh, this is too much power. Uh-huh. Hey, hey. Oh, now it looks like he's doing a big old jerk-off motion. Here we go, like a glove. Helmet. That's why you wear the helmet, boys. Tell you, these guys are about to get a double dose.
Why'd you invite this stoolie, huh? We want Lamar to be rescued, not sold to the feds.
Give it a rest, asswipe.
Man, would y'all two shut the fuck up?
Now let's take a look at this.
Franklin, can you tuck in your undershirt, please? Like, you're in the Bluetooth headset.
Crawling with ballers, you know. Now me and you, we don't mind the old gang warfare, but Suede Buck's over there.
Yeah, tell Trevor I said bite me.
Man, I said shut up. Now I see the weed, but where the fuck is Lamar?
Wow. You mean you see the
shit,
weed?
There we go.
That could be anything on those
Trevor I'm
pallets.
gonna be up on
Nerd
this
1278,
I
thank
won't be
you
anywhere
as
around
well.
when he fucks this whole thing up.
Classic, huh? He's already planning his escape. Oh, fuck.
I saw a
Easy.
few possible entry points when I got here. One, the front entrance on the right there. It's the most direct way in and most likely the head.
PCP vision.
Two, down the hill to my left.
I can't help but notice that Michael didn't ride his bike here. Yeah, we gotta keep him honest, man. You know, maybe his legs are a little bit sore, but at the same time, you know, that's when you get the most, hypertrophy. Hypertrophy. We need to remove that word from the English language as well.
Okay. You're the expert in springing attacks.
Yep, I'm here, though.
Unsuspecting.
I'm here.
I like the look of the bulldozer. It'll cause some damage.
Hey, I'm gonna get in position.
Yeah, throw that helmet away. Just because we're environmentally conscious doesn't mean we can't litter. The man with the egg tattoo, thank you as well.
Frank, we'll attack on your signal.
Stop, hey, stop shooting at me. I am a sovereign citizen of Los Santos. Don't shoot Lamar. Honestly, you're gonna have to make a more convincing case than that. What vision does Michael have? Obviously, Michael has Scotch vision. I would just like to say maybe they could have given me a small grace period. These guys really care about their weed. Yeah, I know, they're protecting it with, like, rocket launchers. It's a little too far. You should have brought your helmet. Have you tried watching a movie? I'm not that much of a movie watcher, honestly. You have to ask yourself, like, at some point, if Lamar is worth this. We can hear your sticks and they sound pretty new. I mean, they're still newish. You know, this controller is less than a couple months old, so it's newish. I don't want to accidentally kill Lamar. We can do this. We can do this. It's just like Anne Orlando. Like a glove.
I got eyes on Lamar. Hey, Lamar, let's go before they turn you into wood chip.
Oh, crazy dude! Hey, homie!
Yeah, get up. Let's go.
There's more of them coming.
It's not anal rodeo. Anal rodeo is Anne Orlando. It's two very different things.
Oh, Frank's here too. Hey, Frank!
You thought TK by himself? Come on, man.
I'm gonna let these guys find their own way down. Because I don't want to deal with pathfinding. Instead, I will just murder people thanks to the auto-aim. Not a great exit strategy. Well, you know. I like to put myself in a weird situation and then have to make it work later. It's not really like ballers for life, though. Like, this is obviously just a temporary phase. You think you're going to be like 70 years old? Working at the weed sawmill? It's just not gonna happen, dude. Get yourself a stable career. You know, something in which you're irreplaceable. Stop shooting at me!
It's over for you.
It's not over for me, though, because I am gonna punch you in the face until you die. Stop! Excuse me? Get low, get low, get low. Alright, exit strategy.
We'll take Lamar, but we'll leave you the weed.
That seems fairly reasonable. You know, we're not robbing them. We're just taking away the person they kidnapped. It seems pretty fair.
Cut your losses.
All things
Let us
considered.
go.
I'm pulling out. Thanks, sneaky dude. I still ain't met your ass.
Beffy, thank you for the subscription as
Take
well.
care of myself. Go.
Well, I wouldn't have had to shoot the guy in the head if he hadn't proclaimed ballers for life.
For free. You heard?
I mean, you killed a lot of their dudes. Only because they tried to kill me first.
Shit, homie. You alright? I'm straight, homie. Bitches got the jump on me, though. How'd they get you to come all the way out here? Man, I ain't finna let a little drive stand in the way of a money-making opportunity. Or get killed opportunity. Man, you always a pessimist. Nah, nigga. A realist. Cause in reality, all them fools wanna clap your ass.
I thought if your ass got clapped, that was like a, that was like a twerking thing.
Still ain't been paid for, incidentally. All secluded and shit. Stretch hit me up, I'm like, yeah, that's the perfect place to buy kush by the biz end. Nigga, perfect place to clap some fool you beefing with. Man, I ain't even know at the time. I just thought we was gonna parlay. Parlay? Nigga, please. Every time you leave the house, fools try to clap.
Oh! Okay. This is a very important moment. Yep, that's me. Bet you're wondering how I got into this situation.
Me, Michael, Trevor, we all came up here to help.
The unholy fucking trinity. Ballers beware when these fools rolling together.
You jealous of Michael and Trevor?
What happened to me and you fucking shit up? Forum gangsters, nigga.
So I shouldn't have called him, right? Man, I was doing everything in my power.
Like a glove? It was fairly glove-esque.
Clearly you can't.
Next time, homie, don't come. And matter of fact, if you do come, don't bring them, dude.
Man, look, let's not talk.
Lamar has a serious attitude problem. Thanks for saving my life and murdering like 50 people. Next time, don't bother. Why don't you just say thank you? You know, everybody has a friend like this, where you do something positive for them and they go, thanks, I guess. You know what I could have done it myself. Just say thank you, man. It's the currency on which the social world works.
Man, Stress put us on this shit, man. Man, we gonna get on his ass.
Man, fuck that, homie. Look like I give a shit?
Nigga, I give a shit.
Stretch do what he do. Niggas want me dead, be dead themselves. I ain't gonna overreact to shit.
This seems like a situation where this is an appropriate reaction, not an overreaction.
Nigga, that's the hood. I'm still here, ain't I?
Just.
You sure Stretch knew they was gonna book me?
Yeah, nigga, Stress knew. Everybody knew Stress knew. Tanisha knew Stress knew, and she don't even come around the fucking hood no more.
Damn, that nigga Stretch janky like that?
Man, you don't see this?
He's janky like a Magic the Gathering deck exclusively made from common cards. Ugh.
Like from back in the day?
From like the other day, dawg. Since after we went to the recycling place and D and them ballers try to take us down.
But Stretch put in the work on D.
Yeah, I'll say.
That's survival. Remember how angry his ass got? Especially with you bringing him into this shit?
Aight, but tell me this though. If Stretch was fucking with your boy LD, why he
Larry David?
for the brick in the first place?
Now that's a crossover I'm waiting to see.
Come back and then put us on the lick on Grove Street.
Man, you remember Grove Street? That brick was drywall. Ripping us off was probably Stretch's ideal anyway.
Damn, you think so?
It makes sense, don't it?
Man, I ain't knowing, man, maybe.
Man, Stretch got in with the ballers when he was inside. Played us as marks, dog, but a bunch of them got booked. So now they gotta come back at us. So Stretch sends you out there where they doing a kush deal.
Then you show up and save the day.
Yeah, thankfully.
Man, it wouldn't even be the same if your boy LD wasn't out here.
Weed Vision saved our lives. We still got in the crash, but I used Weed Vision to deflect the injuries around the center console of the automobile.
That shit was fun, nigga. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy scrapping like we did back in the day.
It ain't back in the day no more, dog.
But it felt like it was.
Okay, fool. It was fun saving your useless ass one more fucking time.
Yo, Franklin, don't acquiesce to his social demands. That's not fair.
I seen your face when I came in. You was like, shit. Hey, shit, man.
Oh, bullshit. Nigga.
You better check them drawers. Homie, you probably shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck you, man. I don't care if
No
I
Weed
die.
Vision that time.
It's a compliment if they
I don't
die.
care if I die.
They only
It's a
seem like
compliment
two little homies
if
get
they're
you.
sending an army after myself.
Must have just caught a glimpse of your ugly ass.
Nigga, you would think I'm some angel come to take your ass somewhere you never going to.
You pray to your white man God, homie. I'm going to the great plain beyond where the buffalo keep on roaming. The little squaw bitches want me to nut on their face all day.
Bitch, please.
It's an offensive word, the S word. Don't use that anymore.
Nigga, so I guess what we learned is, nigga don't think it ain't no fun to be half fucking with the homies, nigga. You feel me, my nigga?
This dude's got like copious facial wounds, and he's like, what a fun time. He's a Trevor in training.
You know your nigga out here doing BAD, man. Why don't you slide me a few dollars or something? You know what I'm talking about? It's hard out here in the city.
Oh shit, my nigga, that's nothing. Shit.
Yeah, nigga, I know you don't win.
Why are we giving him money?
You know what I'm saying? Leaving the street niggas in the back, but damn, man, way to keep a nigga down, my nigga. I mean, thank you. I guess it's payment for all the work a nigga put in for you getting them cars and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Give a nigga just enough money to get him a little 40 ounce in a bucket of chicken on the way to the po house, huh?
Man, don't be like that, dawg. Cause number one, I never got paid for them motherfucking cars. Number two, I saved your motherfucking ass.
Very
no matter
true.
How many times you and that tiny motherfucking brain of yours to try to get us killed, I saved you, dawg.
Tan and Jan, thank you for the subscription as well.
Thought we was homies for life.
It's like super not cool to count money in front of somebody when they give it to you. It's a social faux pas, Lamar. Go get yourself another neck tattoo that just says thank you.
Nobody coming to your funeral.
What? Man, what about all the motherfucking times I saved your life, homie? What about that?
Oh, thank you, homie. Thanks for leaving your nigga in the backfield.
You know what, my nigga? If your ass can just act civilized, you would get some work. But instead, you want to be this gang-banging, mad-dogging asshole.
Oh, my bad, Mr. Gold Card.
What does it mean to be mad dogging?
You can go now, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's like very not okay. Don't make this about race, Lamar. We had a friendship, man. I saved your life.
You know what, dawg? If something good comes up, I hit my dude, man. Chill out, all right?
Yeah, whatever, nigga. You just hit me when you find out what the true concept of friendship is, nigga. We came from the sandbox together.
I know that. I got you, dog. If something good come up, I got you.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm in the turf, nigga, if you remember where that is. Oh! What's up,
It's the ultimate crab bucket strategy, man. It's the cycle of poverty and gang violence. You know, like Franklin, through somewhat unethical means, I would suggest, has risen out of his station as a, you know, block gangbanger, and now his friends are trying to pull him back in, trying to shame him for his wealth and the cards he dealt.
Michael will be sensible, but Trevor won't be.
Trevor is a liability that none of us can afford.
Man, Trevor saved you. He saved both y'all asses.
And it's unfortunate.
Hey, when we give you the word, you're gonna do this thing.
Man, get Michael to do it. Me and Trevor cool, dawg.
Michael can't do it. Trevor won't let him near.
That's why it's up to you, homie.
Fuck.
Hey, who is that?
Nobody. Don't worry about it, nigga.
Hey. Oh, flossing ass nigga.
What is that? What's the problem with flossing? Just because it has not been shown to have appreciable benefits does not... Well, okay, if we did only give him $50, that is a little on the light side, but... at the same time... Well, the FBI stole my car, so I need yours, unfortunately. We need to repave these roads. If we hadn't hit that pothole, I would have been fine. I really thought if I went into weed vision, I would have been fine. I also thought they were hundreds. So I was like, man, Franklin just gave him $500, and he's like, oh, I could go, you know, get a bucket of chicken. That's ridiculous. Where are you shopping for chicken? The store that makes gold chickens? Doesn't really work. NL, I floss once a week. How old am I? I don't know. It sounds like you're like 22. It's like old enough to be like, the body is a frail construct that will eventually decay into nothingness, but not quite old enough to be like, is it worth sacrificing 30 seconds a night? I'm not gonna check Jizzle's text, okay? Just the way you phrased that was uncomfortable to me. It's a pretty sweet free burrito delivery. We need a little of that action in Canada. This is my car now! I have placed my stamp on it. He probably wants to tell you his dad stole his bike. Yo, it's a family bike. Are you appalled that there's no great empire of Canada in Civilization 6? Honestly, no. And I mean this honestly. Let me explain to you the reasons why. Canada as a nation has such a small history relative to the nations in Civilization 6. Like, who are we going to draw on for like our great leader in Civ 6. America has like Teddy Roosevelt, George Washington. We got Pierre Trudeau, Jean Chrétien, you know, Sir John A. Macdonald, John Diefenbaker. You know, we just don't have the canonical history as a nation yet for people to want to play us for any reason other than comedy's sake in a game like Civ.
Trevor, why?
And that's okay. You know, we got a lot of benefits, a long storied history of nationalism and conquering is not one of them. Steven Stamkos, he is Canadian. Lester B. Pearson, yeah, I guess he'd probably go down as like the consensus choice for best prime minister ever, right? Dude won the Nobel Peace Prize, that's pretty sweet. Puts him on par with Bob Dylan. Trevor Phillips, don't make me laugh. Tommy Douglas would never be in Civ though, because he's not a leader of the nation. He was the premier of Saskatchewan. Dad, I'll be at Ponsonby soon. I've got a ride. You better get a badass tux. Okay. Which dude did Argo? He should do it. That's Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck did Argo. Isn't Neil Young Canadian? Yes, he's Canadian-American.
Get in the back, Pop.
A stretch limo. Oh, that's pure class.
Give it a sec. Let me have my moment, okay?
What? You got something to say?
The producer? Are you joking? Come on!
The Oriental Theater on Vinewood Boulevard. Open that champagne, Jimbo.
Woohoo! Me and the big dog getting our drink on.
Hey,
here we
what's
go.
wrong with that?
Woo! My dad's a movie producer!
Jimmy, get back down here.
Which makes me a movie producer's kid.
He's really saying mooey.
I'm gonna ride out the next 2 recessions without ever having to work. And I'm gonna
well,
get
halfway there.
Drug habit before appearing on Reality Rehab Show. And then I'm gonna sell my story and become really judgmental. And I'm gonna use all the contacts I make in treatment programs to become a producer too.
This car is so slow, it can't handle these Los Angelian hills. Here we go.
Cause I don't care about movies like him. For me, it's just an opportunity thing. Woo! Yeah! We see the Striz Edge losers.
If a woman has starch masks on her body, does that mean she has been pregnant before?
Theater on Vinewood Boulevard.
Get back down here.
And not to, like, gawk at celebrities from behind a barrier. We're actually, like, properly invited.
I don't see sparks, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Jimmy,
read my necro.
Feo-chan, thanks for the 36-month resub.
Titled, cause I am.
Do you want to smell like a bitch? You've earned it.
I'm
sorry, that's not okay.
Let's take a drink.
Exaggerated sigh, thank you as well. I'm getting a call from fucking Steve
Devin,
Jobs.
Look, I need to say about Molly, man. I'm sorry, but I didn't do it.
I told you to slow it down, Slick.
It was an accident. I was there, but I had nothing to do with it.
Sure, yeah, hey. You made a fool out of me, Michael, and that is something I'm not gonna forget.
Look, Devin, I said I'm sorry. I feel bad for you, but you don't threaten me. Because this movie's happening, all right? So let's just calm down and try to be friends again.
Oh, absolutely, Slick. Forgive and forget.
I mean, to be fair, she did run into the jet engine. Hey, no questions.
I'm really proud of you, even though you did make a pretty shitty movie.
Well, thank you, Jim. Where are the girls?
They're at home. You know, they'll express their pride by showing up really late.
Of course they will.
And have you ever thought maybe I shouldn't shoot sex scenes in a green screen kind of environment?
Yeah, it's the thought has crossed my mind, I suppose.
Thanks, Antonio. Keep me nice and tight.
Oh, this guy.
On the red carpet of Meltdown. Some big stars, some beautiful dresses. We're gonna see.
What a packed premiere!
Come on.
We did it,
Solomon.
We fucking did it.
That's what it's like when you are at PAX and a big YouTuber walks by.
I may be a lecherous old has-been, but I'm a has-been
with a premiere at the Oriental Theater on Vinewood Boulevard. I'll see you in there, kid.
Hey, thanks.
Enjoy the picture, everyone!
Mr. Richards! Mr. Richards, hi. If I could just bother you for a second. I'm Laszlo from Fame or Shame.
Why is Jizzle wearing shorts?
Oh, yeah,
Dude, press shorts are like a huge thing in the Jizzle community.
It would be perfect for you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's called The Closet. Really modern stuff.
Pervert. Come on.
No.
Let's go over here.
Lying, okay?
Was it Andrew Dice Clay?
Come on.
Milton, hi. Sorry to bother you. Quick question. Get in here tight. Loved the movie.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
When you were that polar bear and you had to eat your baby, I mean, that was...
All right, Jesus Christ.
That was emotional. Stick and I just have a hug. That really affected me.
All right, I gotta go. Thank you so much. Excuse me.
What did that guy walk by with like a not like this face? He's like the alien from Signs.
Oh, shit. Come on, shit, dick.
My father was shit dick. You can just call me dick shit.
Looks like she stood you up.
Hey, hope I'm not too late. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Devin, the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, what a movie, huh?
RN Platinum, thank you as
Congratulations,
well.
Mikey. We did it. Hey, let's get a picture, huh? You, me, the proud producer. Such a pleasure working with you. You see, I was here. Unlike your wife. Seems to be stuck at home.
You twisted fuck! You're a dead man! Let's go, Jim. Come on.
Hold on. Where's Mom and Tracy?
Probably take
We gotta get to
the
house.
Ferrari F40. You got 2 minutes to sacrifice yourself for your family, dickhead. What would he have done if, like, there was a little bit of a network hiccup and that text didn't send properly? This is why, like, you know, if you're a gangster, you still gotta respect the value of face-to-face communication because it's high fidelity. Tone comes across in a text. That could mean anything. That just could be a joke.
But you fucking killed his lawyer?
No, I didn't. It was an accident.
That's actually a Ferrari 420. Don't even get me started on 420, dog. I already went off on that.
Shit. All right. Okay. They'll be fine. They're tough. This is just a movie guy, right? He's not a gangster or anything.
No, he's not a gangster. He's just extremely rich. He says he's got all these connections. I'm sure it's just talk.
It's a Lamborghini Mustang. Is that a Lambo? Yep. Lamborghini Mustang.
Shit,
wow.
where's that car? All right, Jimmy, you gotta hide. I'm gonna find the girls.
One of them's in with Tracy. We gotta get in there, Michael. He's in there with our girl.
No problem. Weed vision. NL, is there a Ford Focus in this game? It's one of the top-selling compact sedans worldwide. Absolutely, there must be a Ford Focus in this game, and if I find it, rest assured, I'm getting that shit equipped with the ST package.
Fuck off.
Frag out.
Michael, is that you? Can we come out? Girl, did you just hear a frag grenade go off? You think it's safe to come out? That couch is damaged. Please, no Suicide Squad spoilers. I want to find out why the Joker got the tattoos that he got.
I need you to cover me, asshole.
I need you to cover me, asshole. That feel when you didn't get the RS. It's true. We didn't spring for the Ford Focus RS because I have no interest in, you know, drag racing Vancouver teens downtown in their parents' Porsche Cayennes. Is your Ford Fiesta a hybrid? It's a Ford Focus, but it is not a hybrid, no.
Keep calm.
NL, would you ever get a tattoo? I think in some ways, like, maybe I'm just too cynical to get a tattoo, because I can't think of anything that is, like, that I want a tattoo on my body. You know, not just because there's nothing that, you know, means that much to me, but it's more like, you know, if something means that much to me, I can show it in other ways than getting it tattooed on my body. I'm not like anti-tattoo. I'm anti me getting a tattoo. If you get a tat, I'm like, you know, that's, you know, by all means, enjoy yourself. For me personally, I don't see the value for me.
Got you, you dick.
It's gonna be all right. No, it's not. What was that?
Jizzle!
Someone there?
It is Jizzle.
I'm gonna start shooting. Fuck.
Yeah, you like that, don't you, huh? Take it off.
First person teabagging.
Get the fuck off.
Sam Fisher.
I thought I was on that guy.
It's just like the end of Silence of the Lambs.
It's called teabagging? I really fucked him up good, though, huh? All
right, listen, I'm gonna make a call.
I was thinking I would get a tattoo that says damaged on my forehead, just to let people know that the very concept of mayhem is comedic to me. Play the whole game in Jizzle Cam?
My house, Lester. My house. So I asked the man and the kids to move out for a few days.
I hate to say it, but Merriweather isn't short on excuses to come and kill you, nor is Devin Weston.
I ain't looking for perspective, Lester. They came after my family.
Hey, Roddy on RRR, thank you for the subscription. And Wolfiel and Uzazalopa. All my friends know the Weezazalopa. The Weezazalopa gets a little more ambiguously pronounced. Get a full back tattoo of Kate's face? But why? Ranch or blue cheese on wings? I don't dip my wings in anything. I go with like whatever sauce came on the wings, like if it's a buffalo or a honey garlic, for example. But then when they give you the celery and the carrots along with it, I dip the celery into the blue cheese or the ranch. Am I doing it incorrectly? Are you supposed to dip the wing into the dip? That's gonna get collusion between the sauce and the dip. They're not gonna maintain their purity anymore. I mean, I like celery, though. I'm pro celery to begin with. I'll eat some raw celery.
Michael, did you find them?
Who?
The person who sent the mercenaries to our house.
Vital Ox, thank you. I missed your
safe?
baby month.
You said
Well,
we would be safe.
you know what? Let's just say that the baby was overdue. And we're gonna name it
Really? You're sure?
Mark. Just because that's a nice, sensible name. And I don't want to give our kid any disadvantages in life.
Take care of this.
What does Sinvicta prefer? Don't even get me started on that guy. He Skyped us the other day and was like, did you guys talk about the chicken wing thing on the NLSS? Because I'm getting a lot of tweets. And we were like, no, man, what are you talking about? Must just be coincidence. Name him Tomahawk?
I'm sorry about
I still think Tomahawk is really good. What is the superior vegetable? I mean, there's a lot of good vegetables. What's the superior one? I don't know. If I could only have one vegetable for the rest of my life? It might be like spinach or something. I don't know. Do a little strip club overlay here.
Boy Mike, good to see you.
My boy Mike, good to see you.
Whenever I try and leave, they give me another dance.
It's not how that's supposed to work, buddy. Onions? No, onions are not the superior one because, like, how... You couldn't just eat, like, a raw onion. It should be a versatile vegetable. A vegetable that's polymorphic. Narration of what's going on? I mean, I'm just walking through, like, an old gym locker room right now. There's some, you know, scantily clad ladies there, but they're not naked.
Well, don't worry. Another few hours, you never have to talk about me again, Trevor.
You're the one who likes to talk. Watch your back.
You can eat raw green onions. Yeah, but those are not, they're not yellow onions or, you know, Vidalias.
All right, enough. Thank you. Okay,
Jacko Carr, to the tune of You Are My Sunshine. You are my prime sub, my only prime sub. I have a prime sub, so I won't pay. I'm saving money on Twitch subscription, so please don't take my prime sub away. Well done. That was totally fit, syllabically speaking. I give that a thumbs up. Jack12 and General Casualty. Thanks for the sub and resub respectively as well.
Problem convincing people of that, have we?
the other guys will be drilling, taking what they can. You're gonna be the distraction.
Always the attention seeker. You know, for a guy who's always stepping on his friends,
She still has a
he has
bikini
an
on.
unfortunately low sense of self-worth.
Okay.
Sing star?
Let me show you the board. To
Whoa,
recap,
he got really
these
loud
are our
there.
options. We try to make them give us the gold, or we drill a big old hole in the side of the bank and we take it out.
Drill a big old hole.
You'll need a big old drill, a tunnel bore machine. I'll locate it, but you have to steal it and store it near the bank.
Sounds good.
They're excavating a new part of the metro network around there, so that's where you'll go in. We'll need choppers for the
Can we use Chef for this one? No, I think Chef died, right?
The guys on the ground will need a getaway car, so get something fast and tough, and then modify it as much as you can to increase your chances of getting away from the cops. And it's got to be stored in a parking garage near the
It's gonna be stored in a parking garage. Well, shut up, you nerd. Just let me do my job, Lester. God.
That's it. We'll need a train.
Makes me so angry.
Take it to the warehouse. You'll have to steal it. Again, I'll send you the details. Now, if you're interested in the more subtle approach, hijacking the armored cars and so on, you've got to get some police stingers. Only cops are licensed to have them, so that's a headache of its own. What else? Oh, right. You'll need to get a hold of and mod some getaway cars. Normal suspension's gonna get out of it.
Normal suspension. You know what? You're normally suspended from being a cool dude, Lester.
That's what I can get the system to divert into the cage we're hitting.
Fuck me.
Okay, last thing. You remember that underpass we saw from the helicopter? Well, that's where I'll set up the smoke and mirrors to get the cops off your scent.
I've heard that before.
Michael? Subtle or obvious? What's it going to be?
Obvious. Alright, he's a good driver.
Alright, we're going
Not a
to the
great
walls.
driver. Okay, we'll
just
take
need
Eddie Tow.
The first driver will pilot one of the choppers getting you out of there. Half the gold will be in that chopper. So these better be some safe effing hands. And the second driver's in charge of the train. I don't think we need to hire someone very expensive for this. Eddie Tow. Now you can count on him to get you out of a spot.
I guess Kareem Dens will drive the train. Hopefully he picks a good one despite his vehicle choice stat not being very good.
Gunman 1 is with Franklin, burrowing in and pulling
Oh, hell
out
yeah.
gold.
Dude, look at
Gunman
Chef.
2
He's
is
so
with
stacked.
you and make...
How could we not take the dream team here?
We've been waiting
Lazy
our
Titan,
whole
thank you
lives
as
for this
well.
one. Are you sure you got this right? Great. All right. We get the tunnel bore machine, and we're good to go.
This is the dream team except for Kareem Benz.
You got any better ideas? Obviously not, otherwise you would already killed me and done the gig yourself.
I mean, what kind of vain asshole decides that the best way to rob the largest holding bank on the West Coast is for him, and him personally, to come at the front door?
The kind of vain asshole who's stuck...
First time Draven.
All right, ladies.
Sorry for the missubscription. Thank you very much.
Fucking do this. I'll show you what you need.
Okay, but like, maybe a good time to put the overlay up there. They are entering an area where, you know, despite blowing people's heads off, there might be an areola on display. So let's just be cool here, boys.
You serious, bro?
Dude, I just bumped into you by accident. That's...
Whoa, look at them.
Can somebody get me a sandwich?
Whoa ho! Look at dem titties. Tracy, don't call me right now. I'm in a stripped club.
Daddy, are you okay?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cause some guys came to our house with automatic weapons, maybe?
New phone, who dis?
Dealing with that.
Oh, that's the bathroom. I'm trying to get out of this fucking building, please. The Indians call it maze? Actually, they say, your areola's like RC Cola. Drop the top, it's too small to hold ya.
Not this.
Look at those Duluth Trading Company Firehouse pants. I know, man. This guy definitely has bought some of his wardrobe at Brooks Brothers and has picked out a lot of his wardrobe at Brooks Brothers and then purchased the more reasonably priced Walmart analog.